No?
Yeah,
You
yeah.
are?
This
Whoops.
my life. Every life, every day of
Daily life or
the
everyday life.
all
No, daily life.
days,
Daily life.
daily life of
Mhm.
all days, forever and ever.
Oh, please don't say that. Come
Yeah,
on.
it's funny.
But I guess that you like your job. Do you like your job? Do you like your job?
Yeah, I like it.
That's good. That's something good. Okay, dear students, good night to everybody and welcome one more day to the English class. It's already Wednesday, third day of the week. I can't believe it. Wednesday. Okay. Anyways, so okay, let's get started. Today we are going to see something new. Okay, so I hope all of your attention, and if you have any question, please ask during the class so I know that everything is good and that you are understanding everything. Okay, now one second please. Okay. Okay. There you go. Hi, Adri. Okay. So, everybody, this is what we are going to talk about today, about imaginary situations. Imaginary situations, hypothetical situations, unreal situations, okay? So, today we are going to learn about the second conditional in English. We have already practiced conditional zero, present, first conditional, present and future simple. And now we are going to learn second conditional, okay? First of all, when we say second conditional in English, we imply that the second conditional is to explain unreal situation, imaginary situation. So it's not real, it's imaginary, it's unreal, it's hypothetical. Okay, good. Let's start. I have an example here, okay? These examples I have are conditionals, okay? Remember, when we talk about conditionals, we are talking about an if clause, okay? Siempre que hablamos de conditionals, tiene que haber esto, if, okay? If, conditional, okay. Then, second conditional, imaginary situation. It's not real, it's imaginary. If I knew his phone number, I would call him. What do you understand? What do we understand in here? If I knew his phone number, I would call him. What is it?
Si supiera su nombre, su número,
Ajá.
le llamaría o...
Yes, correct. Very good. Exactly. Excellent, Abby. Thank you. If I knew his phone number, I would call him. Okay, it's an imaginary situation. It's not reality in the imagination. Okay, thank you. If I won the lottery, I would buy a big house. Or if I won the lottery, I would go on a trip. If I won the lottery, I would make a big party. Or if I won the lottery, I will leave my job. Yes. So, what is this? What is the situation? Is this a real situation? No, it's not a real situation. Sorry? What's that?
What is the question?
Is it real or is it imaginary?
Real, no?
No. Imaginary.
No.
It says,
Oh,
if I won the lottery, I would buy a big house. Si ganara la lotería. If I won the lottery, I would buy a big house. Me compraría una casa grande. If I won the lottery, I would go on a trip. If I won the lottery, I would travel or I would visit Europe.
o sea, es decir, como que la probabilidad es muy baja, ¿no? Pero sí se podría o pasaría por imaginariamente.
Everything is imaginary. Everything is imaginary, hypothetical, okay? It's not real. Aquí no importa si es, o bueno, no tiene mucho que ver si es posible o que si la posibilidad es alta o baja, no. Aquí todo es imaginario, hipotético, no real, ¿ok? Todas estas situaciones que tienen que ver con la segunda condicional son situaciones mayormente o siempre imaginarias, hipotéticas, no reales, ¿ok?
That would.
If I won the lottery, si ganara la lotería. If I won
But the second conditionary with
would. Yes, exactly. Good.
Okay.
Good point. We are going to check now the grammar structure. Okay. Good. Thank you, Eric. So, conditional two or second conditional in English, we use the past English. Can you see here? For example, the verb one here. What is the tense? Is it present simple? Is it continuous? Or is it past simple? One.
Past simple.
Correct. Thank you very much. Is in grammar, is in past, okay? So the if clause, this part, the if clause, the if clause, the verb is in simple past grammar, but in meaning is different, okay? Gramaticalmente, el verbo con la cláusula if es en pasado, pero en significado no está en pasado, ¿ok? Ahí no estoy diciendo, si gané la lotería, no, si ganara, ¿ok? Pero bueno, ok, good. We use the past verb for, in grammar, but we are thinking about present or future. It means hypothetical, imaginary. If I won the lottery, I'm not saying si gané la lotería. No. I'm saying if I won the lottery, si ganara. Okay, hypothetical. If I knew his phone number, si supe, no. Si supiera. If I knew his phone number, si supiera su número telefónico, I would call him. But anyways, so in grammar, we use the if clause with the verb in simple past, but in meaning, we are thinking about hypotheses, imaginary, or unreal situations, okay? Good. Examples. Tim and Sally like traveling, but they are poor, so they don't have money. So I say, if Tim and Sally were rich, they would travel around the world. So I'm saying that they are not real. They are not rich, but they are imagining a situation in the present. Imaginary, okay? So what do we understand when I say, if Tim and Sally were rich, they would travel around the world? What is this, guys?
Si Tim y Sally fueran ricos, ellos viajarían alrededor del mundo.
Uh-huh. Del mundo. Correct. Excellent. Exactly. If they were rich. Si fueran, pero no son. Good. Thank you. Excellent, Lionel. Sally writes books, but not many people buy them. Okay? So I say, if Sally wrote a best-selling book, she would be famous. Unlikely in the present or the future. So unlikely is like imaginary. Let's imagine this happens. Okay, it's not real. It's just an hypothesis. Okay, if Sally wrote a best-selling book, she would be famous. So what is this?
Sally escribe libros, pero no mucha gente los compra.
Escribiera. If Sally wrote, si Sally escribiera un best-selling book, o sea, un libro de los mejores vendidos, she would be famous. Sería famosa. Good, good. But you got the point. Thank you, Luis. Okay. Now, what is the grammar structure for the second conditional? It's very easy, guys. It's very easy, very simple. Remember, whenever we use a conditional, we are going to use the word if. Yes or yes, okay? If. Now, in grammar, the first part, if plus simple past, okay? And then in the second part, we have the modal would or could, but we are going to use would, okay? Most of the time we use would. Would plus the verb in infinitive, okay? So simple past for the if, and then would plus a verb in infinitive. If I, for example, if I were rich, I would buy a expensive car. If I had, I don't know. Oh, I don't know. I'm sorry, guys. I cannot think about any other examples. But if I had a dog, because I don't have, it's imaginary. If I had a dog, I would be happy. Okay? So everything that has to do with imaginary situations, not real, and hypothetical. So everything is not real. Okay? Good? Questions?
No.
Okay, great. Here we go. Adri, can you read the first example, please?
Yes. If I won the lottery, I would buy a private aeroplane.
Thank you. So, can you see the verb? We have if, and then verb in simple past, plus would, and the verb infinitive. Okay? So, the model would not change, doesn't change the verb. The only thing is changing is the verb in past. That's it. Thank you. Second example, please, Luis.
Here, if your car broke down, where would you go for help?
Thank you very much. Again, if plus verb in past, and then would and verb in infinitive. Okay, thank you. Now, something very important. Remember, we are using the second conditional, and in second conditional, the verb for the clause if is in simple past. The verb is in simple past, okay? But something that you have to take into consideration, and it's very important, and this is a rule. 1 second. Okay, so now all of the verbs we know in simple past: go, went, have, had. Now, what is the simple past for the to be verb? What is the to be verb in simple past, guys?
Was, were.
Perfect, perfect. Excellent, Adri. So was, were is for the verb to be. But guess what? In the second conditional, it doesn't matter if it is, because we know I, it, was, you, they, were. Okay. But in the second conditional, omit, eliminate, don't use was. We are not going to use was. Always, always verb to be were. So it doesn't matter if it is I, he, she, it, you, we, they, all of the pronouns in second conditional use were. So instead of saying, if I was, no, no, no. If I were the president of Mexico, okay. If she was a doctor, no. If she were a doctor, if he was a teacher, no, no, no. If he were a teacher, he would teach great. Okay, so all of the, basically, in summary, all of the pronouns in the second conditional were. If I were, if you were, if she were. Excuse me, guys. Okay, so all the pronouns were. If I were, if you were, if she were, if he were, if it were, if I were, if they were, etc. Yes? The examples we have here. Leonel, can you help me reading the example, please?
Yes, sure. If she were rich, she'd stop working.
Thank you very much. No, it's okay. It's okay. Thank you. So can you see? It says she, but she was. No, in second conditional, were. If she were rich, she would stop working. Si ella fuera rica. Okay. All right. Now, okay. Over here, we use if I were you to give an advice. Okay, that's great. But it's also following the same structure. If I were you, I wouldn't buy that pullover. If I were you, I would study harder. But I think that's clear. Questions? Okay. Please, Madai, can you help me reading the first example I have here? If I won
$1 million, I will buy a new car.
Thank you. Okay, next, please, Andy. Eric.
Yeah,
Please, the second example.
yeah. If it were you, I will skip my smoking.
Thank you very much. Next, please.
I'm
Is
sorry,
Ivan here?
will quit. I will
Quit,
quit
quit,
smoking.
quit.
Quit. Okay, I will quit smoking.
Thank you very
Sorry.
much. That's fine. Third example, is Ivan here? Ivan?
Yes, teacher. Yes,
Thank
teacher.
you.
I'm here. I'm here. If I were the president, I would lower taxes.
Thanks a lot. Now, check this. In the fourth example says, they would stay longer if they had more time. Can you see something different in this example? What is different? What's different?
The verb after would, teacher?
Okay, we can say that we change places, and this is valid. Remember that in previous conditionals, we can start with the result and then if.
Se invirtió el resultado.
Exactly, very good, Luis. We can do this the same for the second conditional. It's correct also, okay? So I can say, I would stay longer if I had more time. It's the same like saying, if I had more time, I would stay longer, okay? We can change places. Very good, like Luis said. Thank you. Next example, please, Luis. If I won.
Me?
Yes.
If I won $1 million, I could stop working.
Thank you very much. Now, we can use could or either would. It's the same. I can say, if I won $1 million, I would stop working, or I could stop working. It's correct, could or would. Okay, no problem. Thank you. The last example, Daisy. The last example, if I had more free time.
If I had more free time, I could travel around the world.
Travel around the world. That's correct. Thank you very much, Daisy. Exactly. So it's the same. If I had more free time, I would or I could travel around the world. It's the same. Okay. So any questions?
Yeah, Miss, no me queda claro o no entendí muy bien en cuándo cambia, por ejemplo, a would y a could. ¿O por qué cambia?
It's the same. Imagine that it could and would brothers, or brother sister, or sister brother. It's the same, okay? It's like saying, if I had more free time, I could travel. Si tuviera más tiempo libre, podría viajar.
Viajaría. O se puede decir, o podría viajar o viajaría.
Sí, podría viajar. Ahí dice tal cual, podría viajar. Pero todo, o sea, denota una cuestión hipotética. Podría viajar. Es lo mismo.
Could se traduce literalmente podría.
Podría. Exacto, podría. Así es.
Okay.
Y también es lo mismo que nosotros pusiéramos, if I had more free time, I would travel around the world. Viajaría. Es lo mismo, ¿ok?
O sea que en las anteriores también podría ir could.
Correcto. En lugar de would, también podemos ponerle could sin ningún problema. Pero nosotros es más común usar would para la segunda condicional. Lo van a ver muy, muy, muy seguido y es más común o de uso más común en inglés usar el would. Es más usado que could. ¿Ok? Ambos están correctos, pero es más usado would que could. ¿Ok? Pero es lo mismo.
Algo ahorita dijo uno de los compañeros ahorita dijo como Creo que mi red está mal. My connection is unstable.
Uh-huh. What happened?
Pero, bueno, no sé si...
What's the question?
Uno de mis compañeros dijo algo como, o sea, igual se cortó creo que mi conexión, pero dijo como que no altera el resultado o algo así, alcancé a escuchar.
Ah,
En la de they will stay longer if they had more time.
Okay, let's do this. One moment. So we understand. Okay. Okay, can you see that? It says they
Yeah.
would stay longer. They would stay longer if they had more time. What is the difference? ¿Qué pasó ahí? ¿Cuál es la diferencia?
Está como, ¿cómo se llama?
Invertido.
Inverso.
Ajá, correct. Exactly. También es algo que se puede hacer como en las otras condicionales, que primero empiezas por el resultado y luego la cláusula if. También se puede hacer lo mismo en la segunda condicional. O sea, yo puedo decir, if they had more time, they would stay longer. Correct. Pero también es correcto, they would stay longer if they had more time. O, retomando el otro ejemplo, if I were the president, I would lower the taxes. Correct. Pero también puedo decir, I would lower the taxes if I were the president. ¿Ok? Puedes invertirlos, no hay ningún problema. It's correct.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah,
Awesome.
very thanks.
You're welcome. Any other question, comment, suggestion, something, advice? No?
Oh, no.
Okay, that's great. So, okay, we are going to check our material book, please. I'm telling you what page. It's unit number 9. Here it is. Page 116, 117. I share my screen, okay? Wait a second. If you had 3 wishes, what would it be? So, if you had 3 wishes, what would they be? Good question. 3 wishes. I don't know. Okay. Let's start it. Okay, guys. It says grammar, second conditional. A and B listen to the first part of the conversation. Answer the questions, then listen to part 2 to check your guess. What else do you think to pick up? What else did you pick up? I don't know. It says, what do you think the relationship is between Sarah and Max, Sarah and Tony, Tony and Max? What do you think Max is going to ask Sarah? I don't know. Let's listen up, please, and let's try to answer the 4 questions, sorry, we have.
Audio 9.7.
Hey, Sarah.
Hi, Max. What's new?
Not much. You?
I'm waiting for Tony. Have you seen him?
No.
He's always late these days, and he never answers my calls.
He's probably really busy at work.
Yeah, that must be it. I saw him with a woman from work earlier. They were probably talking about work.
There's something I want to ask you, Sarah.
What is it? What's up?
Okay. One more time, no worries. Once again.
Audio 9.7.
Hey, Sarah.
Hi, Max. What's new?
Not much. You?
I'm waiting for Tony. Have you seen him?
No.
He's always late these days, and he never answers my calls.
He's probably really busy at work.
Yeah, that must be it. I saw him with a woman from work earlier. They were probably talking about work.
There's something I want to ask you, Sarah.
What is it? What's up?
Okay. So tell me, guys, according to the audio, the conversation, what do you think the relationship is between Sarah and Max? Couple, friends, colleagues? What?
Friends.
They are friends, teacher.
Friends, okay, maybe, I don't know. Okay, Sarah and Tony,
The boyfriend.
a couple,
Yeah.
okay. Tony and Max,
Friends.
maybe.
Or sister.
Brothers,
Brother. Sorry.
brothers,
Maybe. I don't know.
I don't know. Any other ideas? Brothers,
Co-workers, teacher, maybe.
co-workers, maybe. Co-workers. Mhm. Perhaps, maybe. Now, at the end of the conversation, he said, I have to ask you something, Sarah, or something like that. What do you think Max is going to ask Sarah?
Pero no le dijo, ¿sí?
No, it's what do you think? What do you think he's going to ask?
Ya tal vez qué está pasando con Max o qué sucede, no lo sé.
Maybe, I don't know. Any other hypothesis?
He's going to ask her if she had a crush with Tony, maybe.
A crush on Tony. Maybe. Okay, let's listen the second part to check.
Audio 9.8.
Sarah, what would you do if Tony cheated on you?
Well, it depends. If I saw him with another person, I'd confront him. We've been dating for a year, so I think I know him.
Uh-huh. What if a friend told you? What would you do?
If I didn't know for sure, I'd ask Tony first.
Would you follow him if you thought he liked someone else?
No, I wouldn't. I'd trust him to tell me the truth if he wanted to date someone else.
I see.
Why? Is there something you want to tell me? You're his best friend.
No, I was just wondering.
Uh-oh. Okay, so what happened?
First, Tony and Max are best friends.
Best friends. Okay, Tony and Max. Best best friends. Maybe. So what was the question then? What? What would you do if you know?
¿Cómo se dice chapulinear en inglés?
Oh no! No, that's not the situation.
Okay, yeah,
No,
nah.
no, that's
Elimination.
the
No,
situation.
I think that Max is more tapadera of Tony.
Max knows something. Algo sabe Max. Algo sabe. Okay. Good, guys. All right. Please. I don't know if the answers are good. What? What happened? It's not like that. Okay. I don't know what happened here. Sorry. No, they are. Sorry, Max. Friends. You told me friends. I want to check. Ah, it's the same. Sarah and Max are friends. Uh-huh. Yes, a couple. Best friends. Ajá. Whatever. No, solo porque nos faltó poner los nombres, pero bueno. Okay, that's right. So, about the questions, guys, I know Max knows something. Él sabe algo más. Yo estoy segura que sí. Pero bueno, guys, let's keep going, please. Over here. Okay. We are going to try to complete using the second conditional structure, okay? It's the same second part of the audio. Over here, it says, what would you do or what will you do if Tony cheats or if Tony cheated? I don't know. Let's listen and try to answer this part, okay? Here we go.
Audio 9.8.
Sarah, what would you do if Tony cheated on you?
Well, it depends. If I saw him with another person, I'd confront him.
Okay. How about the number one? What is your answer? Oh, sorry. No.
Yeah, what would?
Work.
Huh? What would you do if Tony?
She did.
Adri. Huh? Yes, Leonel?
She did. So, ¿cómo se pronuncia?
Cheated.
She did.
Okay. Number two. These are my options. Yes?
I see.
If I see him, si lo veo o si lo viera.
I saw.
Good. If I saw him with another person, I'll. That I did like I would.
I'll?
I'll? You sure? Si lo viera con otra persona, lo confrontaré.
I would.
I would, exactly. I would confront him. Okay, let's keep going.
We've been dating for a year, so I think I know him.
Uh-huh.
Sorry? I'd is like
I'm
I
sorry.
would. Is a contraction.
Ya es como de yo lo confrontaría, ¿no?
Correct. Confrontaría.
Confront him. Okay, yeah, I'm sorry.
It's okay.
I think I know him.
Uh-huh. What if a friend told you? What would you do?
Okay. What is a friend? Tells you.
Told.
Ah, okay. What will you do or what would you do?
Why would?
Good job.
If I didn't know for sure, I'd ask Tony first.
If I didn't, good. I'll or I'd? I would, exactly.
Would you follow him if you thought he liked someone else?
No, I
Okay. Will you follow him or would you follow him?
Would you?
If you thought he liked someone or if you think.
You thought.
Thank you.
wouldn't. I'd trust him to tell me the truth. I'd trust him to tell me the truth. Or I'd ask Tony first.
Would you follow him if you thought he liked someone else?
No, I wouldn't. I'd trust him to tell me the truth if he wanted to date someone else.
I see.
Why? Wanted you're his best friend.
No, I was just wondering.
Okay. So
I
I would trust him if he
wanted.
wanted. Exactly. Excellent. Excellent. Okay. The last question. Do you think Tony is cheating on her? Cheating is like dating another person. It's like,
Es como engañar, ¿no?
it is, yes.
Engañando, ¿no? O sea, ¿tú piensas que
Yes.
Tony está engañando con alguien más? ¿Por qué?
Ajá.
Algo así.
Que la está engañando, you think so? Is cheating on her?
Maybe.
Yes, he is. I'm sure. No, I don't know. Maybe, we don't know. Okay.
A of the... ¿cómo es el dicho? Es que no sería lo mismo. Un dicho en español que en inglés, ¿no? Pero
What
A
is that?
of the crazy. No, you know that? I don't know.
Crazy eye something. I don't remember. De ojo de loca no se equivoca.
Sí, es que no es lo mismo en inglés.
Oh, no. No,
Es
it's
gracioso por
different.
eso.
But yes, applicable to this situation. Okay, guys, let's try to answer the grammar box we have here for the second conditional. Excuse me. It says match if classes 1 to 3 to resolve classes A to C in pairs. Ask and answer the questions. Okay, number 1. Please, Ivan, can you read the number 1?
Yes, sure. Number 1, if you were a bird.
Can you also read 2 and 3, please?
And if the internet didn't exist. And if you could choose any job.
Thank you so much. So, what do you think is the result? The results. Adri, can you read the results? What?
What would it be? Where would you fly to? Next, little C, how would your life change?
Thank you. So, for number 1, what is the result applicable for that? If you were a bird, not.
Letter B, where would
Fly to?
fly to?
Hey, good. If the internet didn't exist,
Letter C.
Sí.
see, okay. If you could choose any job, well, for obvious reasons, letter A. Thank you, good. Then it says, select the correct options, use the second conditional form. It says, future situations that are impossible or possible, but not very or very likely to happen.
Possible.
In what situation? Okay,
Not
for the
very.
first one, sorry?
Possible.
Possible?
Yes, possible,
Okay.
not very.
But, okay. Imaginary present situations, if we
Were.
were, you got it. Excellent. That's right. Okay. So, any comments? Oh, excuse me. Any comments, questions regarding to the second conditional at the moment?
No.
That's great. Thank you. Okay, let's do the final part in this this word page, second conditional. It says, complete the second conditional questions 1 to 6 with the correct form of the verbs. Remember, second conditional is if clause, past simple, and then the result would plus infinitive. Okay, just to remember. So number 1 says not like, it is in negative. So if parents, your partner, what? It says not like, not like.
Didn't?
Good. That's right. If your parents didn't like your partner, it says dumb. What is it? You would. Yes. Would you dumb? Cambio no.
No. No change.
Not change. That's right. So, number 2, it says be. If you, the president.
If you were.
If you were, excellent. What
would you change?
What would you change? That's right. Number 3 says have, and then choose. Sorry, Adri? Had, excellent. If you had a superpower, which one
would you choose?
That's right. Which one would you choose? 4. What 3 items, and then take, if you excelled to it does excelled to this right one. Tell me, please.
What 3 items would you take?
Thank you. If you
were.
That's right. Okay. Number 5, it says have and then travel. Can you say a complete sentence?
If you had a time machine, would you travel?
Right. If you had a travel machine, would you travel back to the past or into the future? To the past, definitely. Okay. Number 6, please. It says see and have.
If you saw that the person next to you
Interesting.
would, no,
No, cannot be would. Okay. Continue. Any other ideas? If you saw that the person next to you a gun in their belt,
Sure.
Sorry?
Is have?
Have or has? Yes? Tell me, guys.
Has teacher.
Okay. Then, okay, if you saw that the person next to you has a gun in their belt, what?
Would
What would you do? What would you do? That's right.
Or cold you do?
I knew. Okay, if the person is couldn't be has, so any other ideas?
At
Hat?
HAD.
Okay, wonderful. So if you saw that the person next to you had, okay. Ivan, your logic was good. Yes, because if the person next to you tiene, has, okay. But since this is a hypothetical situation and at the same time we are working as a second conditional, we understand your idea, that's for sure. But we follow the same grammar structure, okay? Using also the past simple for the verb, because this is still part of the if clause, okay? So if the person had, exactly. Okay, that's great, wonderful. So what do you think about the second conditional? Is it easy? For me, it's not big complicated, honestly, guys. It's not quite complicated. It's in this case, it's just matter that you remember all of the verbs in simple past. That's the thing. But I know, pero como ya se saben todos los verbos en pasado, ¿verdad? No problem. Right? Of course, teacher, of course. Obviously. Okay, guys, remember when I told you it's important you review the verbs. Well, yes, review the verbs because verbs in past and in past participle, we are going to use these verbs forever and ever in English, okay? So
Yeah,
if you don't remember the verbs, maybe it's time for you to check the notes, okay? Tienen el archivo de verbos en el, you can check them, okay? Anyways, dear students, I check my attendance and then you will be free.
in the oldest cases, all the verbs in past,
What other cases?
the sentences.
Sorry, what verbs?
O sea, todos los verbos que se usaron o se vieron en estos casos son en pasado, ¿cierto? O sea, en la condicionante.
En la cláusula if, es decir, donde está la palabra if en adelante, en esa parte de esa oración, en esa cláusula. Cuando digo cláusula, quiere decir que es una oración.
O la fórmula, por así decirlo.
Es una oración. Cláusula es oración. Entonces, en esa parte, if, después de la palabra if, tiene que ir el verbo en pasado simple. Dígase que es un verbo regular o irregular. Lo cual ya no voy a volver a explicar porque pues, es algo que ya debemos de saber. Ya sabemos que los regulares terminan en ed y los irregulares cambian completamente o en algunos casos no cambian. Por eso aquello de nombrarlos irregulares. Sí,
okay.
Exacto. Pero eso ya, yo sé que ya quedó, ¿verdad, chicos? Ya los verbos ya lo manejamos a la perfección. El archivo que les mandé de no sé cuántas páginas, ya lo manejamos. Yo quiero pensar, ¿verdad? Of course, teacher.
Yeah.
Bueno, si aún tienen dudas o si aún no se acuerdan de algunos verbos, chequen los verbos, chicos. Ahí están en la columna en infinitivo o en presente simple, como le quieran decir, en pasado simple y en pasado participio. O sea, de paso, chequen los tres para que, pues, más o menos refresquemos un poquito la memoria con la cuestión de los verbos, ¿ok? Anyways, Andy, Daisy, Marianne here? No, right. Luis, Madai, Adri, Eric, Leonel, Ivan. That's it. Thank you so very much, guys. You are free to leave your session. Thanks a lot. Study the verbs, please. See you tomorrow, okay? Have a super good night. Thank you, guys.
Hey, teacher.
Thank you, Miss.
Bye.
Yeah. Miss, I want to attention. Bueno, no sé, estoy buscando, o no sé si fue en el